My
Love
mum
her.
loves Fat Tony.
She's great.
I was selling earlier on the show. She saw this picture of you on the paperback. Because when was this taken, the paperback?
Last
cover?
week. No. So that was, that picture, it was like literally done by a guy called Brad Branson. So the photo was done for Absolute Vodka originally because I was holding half a bottle of vodka in my hand. So it looked like a headphones for their campaign of Absolute Mixer. But the actual picture was done in about 35 years ago. And it was the same day George Michael did Older in the same studio.
Wow.
So George was there. He did his Older shoot. And then I said to Brad, do me while I'm here. And Brad did that.
Wow, it's an amazing picture.
Hence the lighting. It's the same lighting.
Same lighting. It's an amazing picture. But my mum did see that at my house the other day. And she said, hey, Tony looks fantastic. He looks good, doesn't he? He's done good off that book. I said, that's 35 years ago, Eileen. But yeah, my mum started reading it and she said, oh my God, that book. Because there's some real stories in it.
There is some real stories.
How was it giving it to your mum?
She was the last person I gave it to because...
Too late, it's been printed.
Well, you know what it was? It was like I got so much... All my friends and family I gave it to, first of all, because, but your friends will always tell you, oh, it's a really good book, even if it's not. And I really wanted my mum to read it last of all because my mum knows everything about me as much as I wanted her to know about me. And then when I gave her the book, I thought, okay, well, it's all in there now. And I just wanted her approval on it. And so I gave her it last of all because that was the big one, And then she rang me and she was like, I love it. I said, love it's kind of a bit weird word. She went, no, I really wanted you to know that I love you, not love the book. And I was like, oh, thank you, yeah. So it's a big one, right?
Really big one. You need that off your mum. And very supporting of you throughout your illustrious life and career.
Well, she's always been there, even in the worst time, she supported me. And, something really magical happened last night there. When I was dying on the Monday morning. No, I was in hospital at one point, and in the book, and it explains it. And they had given me the last rites, and a month later, I came out of a coma. And anyway, the doctor that my mum went to and asked to help him came to the theatre last night.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was really emotional. And my mum had I had this incurable disease, and they basically, my mum and this doctor. My mum went to him and spoke to him, and he said, okay, I can put him on this trial drug. We're not sure if it will work or anything, and it did. Wow. It saved me, and that was down to my mum and this nurse, actually, a clinical nurse called James Hand.
Wow.
So it was amazing, and he came to the theatre last night.
Oh, what an amazing moment.